get it. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. What's up?
Such a good job, pat myself on the back. Flight confirmation, I can't do that. And nobody rocking me, I answer doors with anywhere I go, I put Southside on the map. Trying to say they love me, I said I love me back. Trying to get me out, I ain't going for that. Said they want my so they can order the you know, you never know. So, no can do. I call your phone, you ain't answer yours. I ain't going for the bull like a matador. Text me if I don't reply, quit your trip. I'm halfway, I'm the highest on the list. Kick it like judo, the numero uno. Yes, I'm the highness. My house so far back in the woods that can't nobody find us. I drive way so long that you can run out of gas. Keep asking me for money, you need to get off your earth. I can't go for that. No can do that. I can't go for that. Then I bounce back. It's the home of the here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you to...
So, can do.
Action live. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. On the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it's the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game, losing to the Pacers in Indiana. Now, here is George. It's good. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Well, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
And now the fast break, George with the ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And the rejection by Lowry. Left side, George. Pass to Ayton. George looking around. Back to Ayton. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The drive-by ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
Their focus next year has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start hitting 0 for 5. A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensively, moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Now, here's ball. Morris outside. Anunoby in the corner. Rejected by Harris.
Slow start, right? 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's George. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Boston needs to get off a shot. Count that bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That one goes. Count it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Ayton. Back to George. Pelicans trailed by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, he knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Called by Boston. He hits the second from the line. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that. Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands, he's incredible to watch. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1", I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Now here's Jackson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep.
On a great defense or poor offense, either way, they're limiting their score. And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now ball. Paul George missing from long range. From 8. And Ball puts it in. Ball's got his second bucket of the night. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. Shoots from the elbow. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. .43 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris right side. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. And he lays it straight in. He has 6.
And And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Out to Morris. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Ayton. George, that's a two-pointer. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead 5-5. We'll take a quick break, then get you. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very good.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans.
Other than the long line of big men who can drain the three, that makes him a very tough cover.
Ayton wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Murray outside. To the inside. In the corner, it's Boucher. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand clutch.
They're going for the throat.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. And he uses the glass on the lane. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior. And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Murray, we know, can be streaky great, still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
And it's Rose missing. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive offensive mindset. Defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Rose surveying the D. Here's Lopez. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, It's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Rose. Shot from the wing. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Tucker. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Boucher. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Rose. Yes, that goes in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the first pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Timeout called by Boston. Throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play. And they're getting to the line a lot this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Rose with the ball. 6 points for him. The shot comes out. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Celtics with the lead. A kick out to Lopez. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Lopez.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched. especially inside.
For New Orleans, they're good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Outside, George. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Murray, good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of blockage.
And George with the stuff.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice tape there.
Now, here's Ball. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some
Emergency from him there. Sure. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Jackson. For the tie. It's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out the halftime with the defensive.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
He's done everything they've asked for him. And it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Outside, George. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, George. 13 points in the game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Now, Anunoby. And here is Murray. And Jackson gets it to go.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second game.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to George. Now Ayton. Here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. Ball with a wide open look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Outside, George. The open shot by Ayton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ayton's got 14 points. Murray outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really factored in. To have your jersey hang up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special.
Exactly, born and raised.
And that one's good, George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Back to ball. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 7 out for the Pelicans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, George. Ayton at the elbow. And the reception by Jackson. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Pelicans leading by 7. They looking around. Caldwell Pope outside. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Boucher. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Ayton. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
In the corner, it's Boucher. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's George. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Tucker. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the top of the key. Puts the move on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He hits both from the strike. Pelicans leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Ayton. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot they're trying to look for in the offensive line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the line last year, he was good at about 77% of his attempts.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside Rose. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Seconds left to play in the third. They kick it out to Green. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trailed by 12. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Celtics passing it around. Rose. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No, man, he'll find a way to move every point possible out of every possession. And if that means Rose has to get physical, he'll do it.
And that one misses.
Man, as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Lopez right side. Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
Back to Rose. That's tipped. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the fourth.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. And Greg, after starting at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. You talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And he sinks the second.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Hield can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Down low, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. New Orleans making a switch here. Here's George. Good work there as it goes.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the ring gives you the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
And that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
From the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During the timeout, listening in and Stan Van Gundy's huddle, he talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Celtics trailed by 15. Nobody near George. Pass to Ayton. Second chance effort. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I do love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Time ball here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. New Orleans moving the ball around. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Here's George. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Murray. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball. And that's 18 points for Jamal Murray. And here's George for 3. And the Pelicans with the possession. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Ball. Here's Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Pass to Ayton. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at, you know, giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect at some point has been alleviated, and I think guys are going to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Ball with the bucket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was a complete package.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. George with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Great instinct, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime
Second one? Are you good? And you want to hold on to your little stomach for a little bit. That was my warm up. Remember, how many points did you get? Like just a cubo.
Pulling up like my name was Christoph, and I lift off at you. I go bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game, so I slip. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah, side hustling on the baseline. We get never waste time. Won't stop till it game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustling on the baseline.
They want my way, they want my way, they want my way, they want my way, they heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s, I was jumping jack. Go back and pay, I'll take the 3, I'm about my way. I'm about my cake, they want my way, they want my way, they want my way, they want my way, they heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s, I was jumping jack. Go back and pay, I'll take the 3, I'm about my way. They want my way, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, this was in it late. Hopefully you got a problem, you can catch this fate. Just take the seat, I'm out my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's what it said. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the depth. Ain't no around me. They bought that like. They got it deep, I made my fan with this rap. No script, no acting. When we see that action, round of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over. You hating me, cause if we got a crash and see up. And I'll continue with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business and every point, take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my way. They want my way, they want my way. They want my way, they want my way. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping shit. Go back and pay, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. I'm about my cake, they want my way. They want my way. They want my way, they want my way. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping shit. Go back and pay, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. I'm taking shots from the free throw. 23 bands for street smoke. 100 bands for scrap. And half of that is they need more. Want my swag and bag, but they need no. Everything I did for that was unbelievable. Hair twisted and not nappy. I'm black and I'm top heavy. I'm from the block with the shot value. I ran from fence to fence. I would not. More cheese fans and a knot. They want my way. They want my way. I'm on my way. Stay out my face. So keep it 1K. You eat the fake. I'm getting paid, I make a tick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my way, they want my way, they want my way, they want my way. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping jack. Go back and pay, I'll take the 3.
Nice little warm-up game. Nice little warm-up game. Catch my team up.